love caramel.
Oh my gosh, that face.
みなのしゅう、こんにちは。忍者と申す。そしてこたびは、拙者が旅から持ち帰ったアイルランドとイギリスのお菓子を姉ちゃんのバーバに食べて感想を教えていただこう。拙者も食ってみるけど。よし、こたびのメニューは、このKate Kearney's Traditional Irish Whiskey Fudge と Irish Coffee Fudge. This range of confectionery, named after Kate Kearney, celebrates the Irish tradition of hospitality, a gift from Ireland. はい、次はイギリスの Digestives. The nation's favorite milk chocolate と dark chocolate のやつも。これは同僚たちにも食わせてるからちょっともう開けちゃってるけど。そして最後は Cadbury Dairy Milk Caramel。これはすごい楽しみにしてるぞ。そしてはキャラメルが大好きだから。Alright, Barbara, why don't you go ahead and take your pick?
We're gonna start over here and go this way because these ones I'm most excited about. Let's start with these like cookie looking ones first.
Digestives.
I'll do this one. I feel like I've heard of these actually.
Yeah, they're apparently very popular. If you read the package, they're the nation's favorite, supposedly.
Okay,
yeah,
so
they're
this
supposed
one
to be
is
dark chocolate. No?
It's got a surprisingly creamy texture for a cookie.
Huh.
It's like a little more like dense in a satisfying way.
Yum.
Yeah, it's really yummy. It tastes really good for dark chocolate too. Dark chocolate is normally like not quite as sweet, but it's like the perfect balance with the dark chocolate.
Alright, my turn. Maidu. Oh. Yeah, it's like dry. I don't know how to describe it. The chocolate was not what I expected though.
Right?
Yeah, it's definitely good. My coworkers were ranting about how good they were too.
Yeah. They're just not the same texture as our cookies in the US, you know?
It seems like a little bit more crispy or crumbly or
Maybe like buttery?
buttery.
Yeah. I'm gonna try the other cookie now.
Milk chocolate.
I actually think I might like the dark chocolate better, which is surprising. Because I normally like milk chocolate is sweeter, you know? But there's something about the dark chocolate that has like a stronger flavor that goes with the cookie better. It's still really creamy. I like the texture, but the dark chocolate has a better, like, bolder flavor.
Milk chocolate. Let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like the dark chocolate had a stronger flavor. Personally, I think I want more chocolate. I feel like I can't taste the chocolate enough. It's definitely good, but
Which cookie do you like better?
I think I like them about the same. I might have to finish your half of the dark chocolate one.
Right.
I need to reassess.
Good idea.
It's a tough call, but I think I like the milk chocolate a little bit more. I want more flavor out of both of them, though.
Right.
But they're definitely good.
邪魔してしまってすみませんが、もしこの動画が面白かったり役に立ったりしたら、チャンネル登録していただけると助かります。500人の登録者を目指してるぞ。もし達成したら何か特別な動画を作るね。では続けましょう。
Okay, we're gonna try this. So this looks like it's gonna be super rich, especially with the caramel. So we're just gonna try a piece here.
A little bit.
And I'm always a huge caramel fan.
I know.
Like my brother.
We love the caramel.
It's very chewy.
In a good way?
Yeah.
Whoa.
I don't
what was
know.
That? What was that?
I don't know how to describe this, but this type of caramel has just like a very distinct taste. It's almost like a little bit more like toffee-ish, maybe. There's some type of stronger flavor in there that I can't really place. Like I'm not used to it, so like I don't know what it is. It's very different from the caramel that we have in the US, for sure.
The caramel. I freaking love caramel.
Oh my gosh, that face.
Ooh, yeah. The caramel flavor got to me a little bit delayed, but
Oh my gosh.
the caramel is very like creamy and rich once it does hit.
Isn't it different though? Is there something different about it, or am I weird?
I think you're right, yeah. I think I had a Cadbury caramel egg one time.
Yeah, that's like one of the famous ones for like Easter,
Around
I think.
Easter time, yeah. And I remember that was also extremely good.
Yeah. Okay, these are the two I'm excited for. Let's see.
Coffee fudge also has whiskey in it, just so you know. I guess the Irish love their whiskey.
They do. Let's go with this one first. They don't look like fudge to me. They look like caramels.
See, I thought that too. They look based on the color, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's interesting. I wonder if that's how like fudge looks like in other countries, you know?
Yeah, I don't know.
Because fudge to us is like more
Darker.
chocolatey and like, yeah. Whoa. When I put this up to my mouth, I could smell it as I was tasting it. I wasn't sure how strong the whiskey was going to be. It doesn't taste like straight up like alcohol, you know? It's not subtle, but it's not as strong as I thought it would be. Like I know in Argentina, they had these candies that had like straight up liquid like liqueur in them, where it actually tastes like liquor. This is not like that, and I like that.
Good.
This is definitely a lot better. I like the texture too. It's like chewy, but the flavor is really like, you know, creamy and like it's got like a very warm taste.
I don't think I'm gonna hate this, but I don't drink very often, and it's definitely been a long time since I've had whiskey. It's good. I gave this to my coworkers already, and there were at least 2 of them who were like, "Whoa." They were like, that's a lot of whiskey, you know? I'm agreeing with you. I think it's like the perfect amount. You can taste it there,
Right.
but it's not overpowering. So I liked that one way more than I thought I would.
Now the coffee one. Except, hold on, let me palate cleanser.
Yeah, get that whiskey flavor out of your mouth.
Just to put it right back in.
Yeah. With coffee this time.
Oh, yeah, you can definitely smell the coffee in this one too. I
Woot.
love that. I love the smell of coffee.
You love the coffee?
I like the coffee one. Yeah. I don't know if it's because it's more like familiar, because I just love coffee so much. It does taste a little bit smoother. And I also feel like this one,
Wika yamete.
no.
Kora.
No.
Kora. Wika-chan.
No, not for you. This is not for you. No drunk kitties here, please. I feel like the flavor for this one is like a little less intense. I feel like this one is one that I could eat more consistently. Whereas like the whiskey, straight up whiskey one, I feel like would be just like too much. I
Yeah.
could have like one or maybe half of one. And
Yeah.
these, I'm like, I could snack on every now and then, you know?
All right, Irish coffee fudge. Yeah, that's good.
Right?
You can taste the coffee a lot. It's very rich,
Yeah.
just as you would expect from fudge.
Right.
It has like a sugary texture that's kind of satisfying. I didn't really taste any alcohol in that one. It was mostly just the coffee. That's really good though. That's rich. I wish that I could do like the fudge on top of the cookies, because
Yeah.
the fudge flavor in itself was definitely better than the chocolate. But
Right. Interesting.
Let's put them all in order.
How much I like them?
Yeah. So this
is
one's
one.
the best.
This is the best. I'm gonna surprise myself and say this one was number 2 actually. Man, it's hard to tell between these two. I'm gonna say this actually, I think, because I think this is a little less intense. This one's still a little too intense for me. And then last one there.
Cool. Irish coffee fudge over here. If you were to give this a 1 to 10, what would you do?
I don't know like how often I could eat it because it still is pretty rich. It's gotta be somewhere between a 7 and an 8 for me.
Then what does that leave this as?
This one is probably, I was gonna say 3 initially. I'm gonna give it a 4 just because the texture is something that is really good and that we don't have here in the US for like a cookie. But the milk chocolatiness of it is just a little too sweet and a little too like plain for me.
Kibishi.
My bad. Okay, so let's sort these and see which ones win out.
Alright, yappari caramel ga ichiban. Then I think I almost liked the whiskey more than the coffee. I'm more accustomed to the flavor of coffee. I don't drink coffee hardly ever, but I've had coffee flavored whatever. So this whiskey flavoring seems a lot more special to me. you know, if I ate them in equal amounts, like, I think I would probably put the coffee on top. We're gonna go with that. It's a tough call, but... And then same thing with these two. These two seemed roughly the same to me, but I think I'm gonna put the milk chocolate slightly over the dark chocolate. I love caramel. Maybe I give that like an 8.5, and these are both
nice.
8s. And then this, honestly, I think I overhyped them because, you know, I gave them to people at work. Everyone at work loved them.
Yeah.
So I think my expectations were a little too high. Not that they're bad,
Yeah.
but I think
That makes sense.
give them, like, as far as, you know, desserts and cookies go, like a 6. I'm kinder than you are, I think.
Yeah, apparently. Dang.
These two definitely had excellent craftsmanship.
Okay.
Like, you can tell the balance of flavors is really good here.
For sure.
I just love caramel, so
Right.
but yeah.
Yeah.